They say love is a game of the mind as much as the heart. And if you've lost someone you deeply care about, it might feel impossible to win them back. But what if I told you that psychology has proven techniques that can actually re-spark attraction and rebuild connection? Today, I'll share with you the smartest psychological strategies to get your ex back without begging, chasing, or looking desperate. After a breakup, most people panic. They text nonstop, they beg, they plead, hoping their ex will change their mind. But psychology shows us that desperation only pushes people further away. Why? Because humans are wired to value what seems scarce, not what feels too available. So the very first step is pulling back. Give them space. Show self-control. That silence creates curiosity. And curiosity is powerful. Watch till the end, because I'm going to share the exact steps I used to get my ex back. And trust me, it wasn't luck. It was psychology. These are simple shifts in how you act, what you say, and even what you don't say that can make your ex start to miss you and see you in a whole new way. Here's where it gets interesting. Instead of trying to prove your worth with words, show it with actions. Post about your life. Focus on your hobbies. Hit the gym. Work on your personal goals. This sends a subconscious message. I'm doing fine without you. And that often flips the script in your ex's mind. Psychologists call this the scarcity effect. When people feel they're losing access to something valuable, they want it even more. Once some time has passed and you've rebuilt your image, it's time for gentle contact. Don't jump in with "I miss you" or "take me back." Instead, remind them of something positive you shared. For example, "Hey, remember that cafe we found that had the best pancakes? I just walked by it and thought of you." This taps into nostalgia psychology, where recalling good memories reignites warm feelings, making your ex associate you with happiness again. When you do get into deeper conversations, use the psychology of mirroring. Match their tone, their pace, their style of talking. This creates subconscious trust and comfort. The more familiar you feel, the safer they'll feel opening up to you again. Finally, remember this. Getting your ex back is not about convincing them. It's about becoming the version of yourself they originally fell for. But even better, show growth, show change, and let them naturally rediscover the connection. Let me tell you a quick story about how I actually use this psychology myself. When my ex and I broke up, I made the same mistake most people do. I texted her. I begged her to come back to me. I tried to explain why we should be together, and of course, it only pushed her further away. That's when I realized I had to flip my strategy. So I went silent for a while. I focused on myself. I joined the gym, started hanging out with friends again, and posted about the new things I was doing. At first, it felt strange not chasing, but then something happened. She reached out. She wanted to know why I wasn't trying anymore. That's when I knew psychology was working in my favor. When we finally talked, I didn't beg for her to come back. Instead, I just reminded her of some of our best moments. Like the night we stayed up late laughing at a movie only we thought was funny. Slowly, she started remembering what made us click in the first place. And guess what? Within a few weeks, we were meeting up again. Not because I convinced her, but because she wanted to. The key wasn't chasing her. The key was becoming the best version of myself and letting her naturally rediscover what we had. So, if you want your ex back, don't chase, attract. Don't beg, rebuild. Use psychology to work with human nature, not against it. And remember, even if you don't get them back, you'll come out stronger, more confident, and ready for the love you deserve. If you found this helpful, hit that like button. Subscribe for more psychology and relationship tips, and let me know in the comments. Would you take your ex back if you had the chance?